Hello Pisces, thank you for tuning in. For this read, I'm going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot again for the main tarot read by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite. And for the support cards, the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Okay, let's see what we got for Pisces. We're done? I don't know if is it done? One more? I don't know. Is that supposed to be there? Okay. Alright, so Pisces, what do we got going on here? Now, my first thought when I saw the overall energy for this is a person. King of Pentacles. Keep in mind it's a general read. I think, oddly enough, while I do love reads now, I'm kind of feeling this is a love read. Now, since it's a general read, don't get caught up in the gender. It could be male or female. But I feel like this has to deal with like a Taurus energy, Earth energy going on. Could definitely just be somebody who is very dependable in your life, like they're always there. It's either that or it's somebody who's kind of has those qualities that's coming back into your life. I'm not sure if it's a back into your life type thing. Let's go a little farther and find out what else they want to say before I get too deep into what that card actually means. But I'm getting that it's denoting a person. It could be male or female depending on how you're connecting with it, but I'm getting that's kind of a person. It's relating to a person coming into your life. For some of you, it's a repeat, like somebody coming back. No, it's a new person. I'm getting it's a new person coming in. Okay. Now, I feel like this is a situation, it's a general read, so this is something you've been waiting for something to change in your life. And you've been holding on, and you've been trying to make a situation work out. I feel like in the sense of like, a lot of you might be like, either there's something financial or something where you're trying to take care of something at home that needs a little extra assistance, and you're looking for ways to correct or change something. Some of you might be looking for a contractor is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Other of you, this is kind of like a work thing where you've been keeping above float, keeping your head above water, so to speak, but it's been kind of difficult. Whichever way this is hitting for you, you've been struggling to keep going. Either you're looking for some change and you're having a hard time finding somebody to help you make this change happen, or it's a work situation and you've been keeping your head above water, but it's been kind of a struggle because you've been put upon a little extra than usual. This card does say justice, but I feel like it's saying that you've been holding a lot of weight. You've been holding things together, you've been keeping things going, and this should go in your favor at some point. It's kind of like you're banking integrity. Like you're proving that you can handle the load, and it's going to pay off for you in the long run. Okay, good. But you need this to stop. Like, even though it says safe travel, there's a train on here. I feel like you're like that. You need this. You need to move on from the situation. You can't keep this up, and you don't want to keep this up much longer. All right, so I'm kind of more getting this as a change card for you. Like you need this. Like you're kind of like I've had enough. I've had enough. Let's move on. Let's go on to the next section. And I almost feel like it might be kind of like a putting your foot down type situation. That being said, right below that card, in the action field, we have the Tower, which things are going to change. Now, you might be demanding that they change because you're like, I've had enough of holding all this weight. It's been going on too long. Even if you're looking for the contractor, you're just like, the situation has gone on like this for too long. I need this to be fixed. And you're choosing someone to help you. I'm kind of not sure if I want to say choosing. Something's coming forward to you, and you're getting some help here, that's for sure. Exactly how it's happening is what I'm questioning. You're definitely getting some help here. Okay. That being said, the Tower hits, which is the 16th? It's the 16th Major Arcana card here. Right after it, which I find that these kind of, it seems to make sense to me. Like the Tower hits, everything kind of falls apart, but then the New Beginning happens. Like I feel like the Tower and the Death card are like, whatever the situation is, you're done with it. It can't keep going like this, and you've had it. You're done. It's done. And I'm really getting it's either like, I'm getting like either like a home situation or like a work situation, in the sense of like you've been holding up for a while, and you've been keeping your head above water with whatever the situation is, even if it's just something that needs to be like a bathroom fixed at your house or something. You've like, I've endured this long enough, I'm done. And you're like, this is it, we're changing it. And you just put your foot down. This is changing now. When you do this, things come toward you environmentally. Now this makes me wonder, if you're looking for a contractor, you might be like really getting like on the ball, like calling people, pulling in resources. Like I feel like you've had your fill. If it's at work, I feel like somebody else is coming into the picture one way or another. And that may be why things are falling apart, because somebody's coming in, changing things, and you're just like, well, here, it's your ball of wax now, so you fix it. Since it's your ball of wax, you can just, here, I need a break anyway. And you take that break. I feel like you're very appreciative, though, so I don't feel like you're just kind of like dumping it in somebody's lap. I feel like it's like a shock breakdown, like this has finally hit the limit for you, and you're like, I just can't do this anymore, and you just let it, you're just like, here. And they take it, and I feel like they're fine with it, but I feel like it's kind of an upset for you because you've been going along with this for so long. Okay. So where are we going next with you? Because I feel like even though you do that, once things start moving forward, it's kind of like it's not moving forward fast enough for you, and it's causing conflict between you and whoever else you have to deal with. It's causing some conflict because you need it to move forward faster. But the other side, see, the thing is, with the other side you have the Two of Cups. With your side you have the Romance card, which means I feel like you're going to be on the same page. The conflict, whatever this conflict is, it's worked out because it makes it happen faster. And I feel like that's what we're denoting in this part of the situation, is that you're both on the same page. Like I feel like you're fighting it out in the sense of how soon you can get it started. Because you're like, no, I'm done. I can't keep doing this anymore. You don't understand. When I put that down, I put that down. Like, seriously, not picking it back up. This moves things on to the next level. Ace of Swords, things are going forward. Communication is happening, things are going. And I feel like, I honestly feel like the Strength card here, you had the Strength in the beginning, the Strength card is on your side again. I feel like you're picking up some of it. You're enduring some of it again, but not as much. But I feel like it weighs on you. You're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm really over it. But the other side, whoever, this person that comes in that helps you, they're pulling their weight. They're doing what they need to do. And I feel like both sides, them and you, are being very as courteous as possible to each other to make it work out. I got the grace in the center between the two of you, which I feel like you're really ready for this to be done, and they're trying to do the best they can, and you're trying to be accommodating to each other. They realize you want it done yesterday. You're realizing they can't do it by yesterday. It's just not possible. But you're being very accommodating to each other as much as possible. They're trying to be as proactive and get things done as fastly and as competently as possible. You're trying to I feel like you're picking up some of the load again, but you're just like, you know what, at least I see things changing, at least I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't really want to pick this back up, but let's keep going. I just feel like it's kind of a drain on you at this point, but you do see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it is kind of coming to fruition the way you'd like it to, so it's okay at this point. Okay. So I feel like the whole thing about this is there's a situation that's been dragging on, you've been holding a lot of the weight, and at some point here, you're just like, I've had it, and you just move things forward. If it's a work situation, I feel like the I had it point comes when somebody else steps in because they're going to take control, and you're kind of like, you know what, fine, here. And you step out for a moment, and you take a break. Maybe have a couple days to yourself, take a couple days off, something like that. But I feel like that's okay. Like, they realize that you need a break, and that you've done more than expected. And they have a lot they owe you a lot for doing what you did do. So that's fine. I feel like when you come back, you fight to make sure you don't end up picking the whole thing back up the way it was, and you fight to make sure that it's going to work out, and they're in agreement. You want to move it, you want things to change, that's going to happen. And I feel like you do re-pick up some of it, but it's at a temporary basis. And the other side is working to help you move on from the situation, and you're accommodating to them because you realize they're being accommodating to you as much as they can as well. So there's a little bit of grace between the two of you, being nice, working copacetically, because you see it going in a direction you want it to, and you're going to get the outcome you want. Okay. All right, so that kind of wraps it up for the general read for this section. Definitely, if you want a personal read from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thanks again.